Welcome back to the Kenworth Dealership, guys. Today we're heading out. We're going to be testing the new T900 Kenworth. With a Cummins diesel motor, we're going to go pull two brand new fire trucks for the fire department. We're going to be hauling them all the way out to Interstate 7. So that's way out there. About a 14-mile run. Shouldn't be too bad. But we're going to be able to test out the capabilities, the weight capabilities specifically, because, you know, we're selling this at the dealership. We got to know what our product is like. So let's close up the dealership. Since we're not going to be here, we will be closed for the day. So let's jump in, boys. We're going to head on over. We rented a nice flat deck trailer to load these things up. We're going to need that because these things are very heavy. So you need something that's easy to tow. But anyhow, let's head on over there. We'll pick up the trailer. Then we're going to go pick up the fire trucks before we get onto the highway and head out. So it's going to be a pretty exciting day. Wait, is my office chair in the middle of the road? How did that get there? Interesting. Anyhow, we're going to jump on, heading towards the city. I'll see you guys when we're pulling up. Well, guys, we've made it downtown Elmcreek. Let's head on over to Cat John Deere. They're going to be lending us the trailer for the day. There's the fire department. So we're actually going to be picking them up from there. They're around back, so we're swinging the other direction before we head out. But let's grab the trailer. Here we go. Cat John Deere dealership looking good. So there's the trailer out front, all ready to roll. Let's get hooked up to this thing. I think we actually got to add the fifth wheel onto this, but it should be pretty simple. There we go. Now that we got the front of it attached, as you can see, it's a globe trailer. So first thing is you got to have the front. They call it the neck of the trailer because it detaches, and that's how you can load it up. So it works out pretty good. The width of the trailer can actually extend as well. There's these extenders right there. I think we're going to need to deploy those because the fire trucks are pretty wide. So let's back up to this thing. We'll hook up the entire trailer. There we go. All right, now it connected. So we're off the ground. Hydraulics are to go, boys. One thing we got to do is deploy the flags, but we're actually going to leave those until we get there and load up the fire trucks because we're going to need them for oversized signs and everything since we are kind of heavy hauling today. And by kind of, I mean we are. So let's head over to the fire department. We'll pick these things up and it should be pretty simple to load and we'll be heading out of here. We're approaching the fire department very shortly, but I've got my nice Kenworth fan to keep me cool, courtesy of Elmcreek Kenworth. So we're pulling into the fire department right now. I think we're gonna pull into the back parking lot. Yep, there they are, the two fire trucks. So take a left. There we go. Crank it over the curb. Geez, that's the one thing is it's a little dicey when you have a low loader when it comes to clearance. So all right, that should be good. We're gonna detach the neck of the trailer. All right, pull forward with the truck and then we'll load these things up. So we actually, before we head out, we do have to test everything. Light, sirens, pretty much everything on this thing needs to get tested by us. They don't want to haul them all the way out there 30 miles round trip and something doesn't work on it, so they got to fix it back here. Anyhow, we're just gonna test it out. So let's jump in. The first thing we got to do is we got to turn it on. There we go. We got a nice big Detroit diesel motor. That's what they put in these fire trucks. And first thing is auxiliary 1 lights. All right, let's go walk around the truck, make sure lights are good. There's no blue. These are not police. These are just fires. We got all reds. Pretty good strobe lights. I'd say everything's working good. I don't see any missing ones. Oh, this thing is this little spinner on the front. That's pretty cool. All looks good with the lights. The next thing we're gonna do is test out all the doors. Look at that, hydraulic doors opens up all the equipment there. Works out pretty good. We got obviously our pressure for the water. We got, what else we got? More hoses there, fire extinguishers. We got an axe there. Pretty nice. And then this one comes special with a lot of forestry stuff. So we got 2 chainsaws, 2 power tools there. So in case there's any problems with getting trees down or something. Over here got some buckets, some cones, lots of good stuff. So looks good. Hydraulic doors are checked. Let's close those back up just like that. And the next thing we're gonna do, boys, is a siren test. All right, there we go. So we actually got a few different sirens. There we go. There's our second one, which is a horn type one. We got our emergency one, city one. Looks good. Sirens are good. Air horns. Air horns are our test. All right, we're all clear with this one. This one cleared the test phase. What we're gonna do is we're actually we're not loading this one up first. They call this the F550. This thing is pretty big. They've got an extended bed on this. They actually get the crew cab as well. You get the fire extinguisher thing. I think you can control that from inside the truck too, so that's pretty sweet. You got all the equipment. We only have 2 tests on this one. We got light test. All right, looks good. Siren test. All right, we're all good. So this one's getting loaded up first because it's going on the back of the trailer. I'll show you guys. It's gonna be a pretty tight fit, so hopefully everything fits well, but might have to do some crazy adjustments to get it to. All right, back this thing on. Looks good. All right. Jeez, this is gonna be a lot of weight, boys. Hopefully the T900 can pull it. Or we got a tire stuck here, so we're gonna pull forward and then back it on just like that. Okay, we're looking good. I think we actually just gotta stop right about there. Okay, well, let's see if the fire truck fits. It should fit right about there. We did some measuring, so if it doesn't fit, well, we'll have a problem. All right, well, let's strap this thing down, then we'll be heading out on the highway, but we had to have someone bring in a crane. We had to stack the other one on top because the trailer's not big enough, but I'm not making 2 trips. That'd be 60 miles in total, so we're gonna cut that in half, save ourselves some time. Might be a little bit of, oh, what do we got, emergency? What do you think I am? I ain't the fire department, even though our truck does kind of match the rest of the theme here. I like the red. All right, fire trucks are car go, boys. Let's back out of here. Time to head all the way out to Interstate 7. There we go. We're backing out into the street. This is the craziest heavy haul we're ever going to do, probably. All right, throw it into drive, and we're heading out to the highway. I ain't going to look back from now on. Hopefully it makes it there. Okay, well, we got to go left there. We don't want to take out any street signs or street lights. The clearance is probably not going to clear. There we go. We made it around. As long as we can get onto the highway, I think it's clearing the street poles there, or the street lights you can see. So those are pretty tall, but the rest of the stuff probably not. So we're almost to the highway, heading towards the fire department out there. So they actually got no fire trucks. This is a new one they've got. They've had some forest fires come up in the past few months, so they just want to be prepared in case there's anything that happens. So here we go. Crank it right, boys. We're gonna throw the hazards on. We already got some lights going up top too. We got the flashing lights. We're ready to roll. So I think we can cruise about maybe 45, 50 the whole way there. That's actually a pretty good speed, which is, you know, I consider fast, and it's still pretty safe too, because we don't want to lose our load back there. But these trucks have got great stability, good speed control, and the brakes are the most important, because if I ever had to stop for some reason, that's the big thing, is stopping at 60 miles per hour with like 50,000 pounds behind you. That's sometimes can be tough. But the trailer too has an engine brake on it, so the trailer brake they call it, but the truck has an engine brake, I mean, so it works out pretty well. Anyhow, not too much further, we'll be pulling up to the fire department. There it is, the fire department. We just need to find a U-turn up here, and then we'll be pulling up. But we are out in the middle of nowhere. There's some farm fields nearby. Here's our U-turn. Oh my gosh, crank it. So the farmers are out here, but not much else. So pretty empty. I don't see many cars. This is like the end of the highway until it goes onto the trails. So let's pull in. Pretty nice department they built out here, I would have to say. We can probably check it out. They'll probably let us, so we'll pull in there. Looks good. All right, let's get the first truck unloaded, the F550, and then we'll unload the main fire truck into the two doors there. We got 2 doors for 2 fire trucks. All right, back this thing off. There we go. We're off the trailer with the first one. Quite the oversized load. I forgot to add the flags. I even told myself to, but it's all right. We got the nice computer in here, so this one's going to be backed in the left door, I think, and then the other one is on the right side. I think it's pretty big enough to fit both trucks as well, so it works out pretty good. This is like a mini fire department. This is pretty cool. I haven't seen one of these, so looks good right about there. Close up that door. We'll open up this door, and let's get the giant fire truck unloaded. All right, looks good. Crank it, boys. There we go. We're swinging wide here. So we got, how many chairs we have in the back there? How many seats we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 up front. So we get 6 total crew seats. Works out pretty good. Anyhow, let's back this thing in. That way they're prepared. And it's actually pretty cool with the incline here. As soon as they pull out of the fire station, they're flying up the hill. That's a pretty cool exit there. So let's back up. Looks good right there. Fire truck has arrived, boys. Let's go ahead and close up the door. Actually, we can leave it open. Let it air out a little bit. So let's go check out the department, though. Ooh. They got a full dispatch command center out here. They kind of need it because any incoming calls nearby, you know, they all get directed to here because it's way out of the city. So works out good. Nice database system back there in the corner, too. They got their own network and everything because there's not much Wi-Fi. Here's the access door to the garage. It looks good. We actually got an upstairs. So let's check out the bottom floor. Ooh. I think there's a projector here. Check it out. You can turn it on. Maybe not. There's a projector there. What do we got here? Okay, it's another garage access. So if you didn't want to go through that door and you were watching a movie, you can go through that door. So let's go check out the upstairs and then we'll be done. Whoa, check it out. This is sweet. They got a full kitchen up here too, and like a commercial stovetop. All right, I'm liking this already. And then it actually shows warm air advances. So wherever we're at, up here somewhere, Boston. That's where Elmcreek's based out of. So I would have to guess maybe we'll have some forest fires. So good thing we got prepared here. Ooh, check that out. Pretty cool picture. And we got a fridge, stove, more stove, vent hood there. Pretty nice. Let's see what this does. Oh, we got a fire pole. So in case of emergency, you're on the 2nd floor. You don't need to run down the stairs. Okay, this is the bathroom. Okay, this ain't that exciting, but a few different bathrooms there. Looks good. Let's head back downstairs. We'll check out the exterior of the fire station. I do love the look of it. The logoing looks good. The fire department in a nice bright red bold. And then you go around the back. Here it is out here. Pretty much nothing. I think there's an old mining quarry back here, which is pretty cool. Let's go check that out. Oh yeah, they used to be mining back here in the day. It's actually been converted to kind of just like a little walk path. So people walk through down here. Pretty interesting. And then those are the forests we're talking about over there. So sometimes you can actually have a back road. If we can create one to the fire station, it would be pretty cool. If you have a fire station that connects down to here and then the fires can, I don't know, they are over there. So you got to connect the road to go over to the forest over there and then you're good. So that worked out pretty well. Now that we've checked out everything, we got the fire truck successfully delivered. We're going to head back to the Kenworth dealer and conclude our day, guys. But it was a ton of fun. Our first official heavy haul. We haven't really done anything else. So if you guys want to see us do more stuff like this, maybe heavy haul like a luxury boat again. Actually, we did do one, but it was not with the Kenworth dealer. I think we did those with Peterbilt trucks. So let's see if the Kenworth can maybe haul a giant speedboat or yacht and maybe some other cool stuff. Some mining equipment. There's so many things we could do, guys. I really appreciate you watching today's episode. Make sure to drop a like if you did enjoy and you want to see us come back, do more stuff like this. And why not subscribe if you're already here? Thank you so so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.